Hello guys, Thomas here, and we're gonna go through another 5-minute game. If I get paired. Okay, it's a little bit of lag, but that's alright. Dan the Waterman. A6, huh? Alright, let's just control the center. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. It's like a hedgehog sort of thing. King's Indian. Super passive. Alright, let's just play normally. Control the center. Develop. How's he gonna get that bishop out? B3 maybe? Okay, he's attacking my center. D4 or let him take? I think I'll let him take. Actually, if he takes, I'm not sure I want to take with the pawn. E4, I guess. He really wants to close it down, I think. Where to put my queen? D7, I think. Okay, he wants to put his bishop there. I can lock up the position if I want, though. I mean, let's see what he decides to do. What's the idea with that? I'm thinking if bishop takes f3, bishop takes bishop e5, rook, I don't know, b1, bishop c3. But it doesn't do anything really. Yeah, let's just undermine. I'm just gonna undermine the queen side. I think I'm gonna have really nice play on the queen side because, you know, his pieces don't seem well coordinated to attack that area. Okay, knight takes or pawn takes. Let's go knight takes, bring my pieces over to the queen side. I want to get the dark squared bishops off. Let's do that. My c-pawn is pretty weak, so an idea for him would probably be rook c1 or something. My idea is to maybe cement a knight on c3. For that reason he takes. It makes sense. Pawn takes or queen takes. Pawn takes. Now I'm attacking h3 and preparing c4. ignores that. I'm okay with him taking, I think. His pieces aren't well coordinated. Just here. Let's do that. I'm thinking h5, h4. Rook d6. After here, what's he doing? Takes, queen check, king up. Check, knight h2, knight takes, knight, queen g3, king f1, rook g6. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Okay, king f1, queen takes h2 is also an idea. Queen h2 or rook g6. Rook g6, threatening mate. He can play knight g4 though. Let's just take. Yeah, let's just take. Threatening rook g6. Okay. I have a perpetual if I want. Or g6. Just go for g6. Okay. So he thinks he's running away. Sure. I'm not sure if that's true. I think I have a winning endgame if he ever trades queens, so... Okay, I think this is winning for me. I really have everything under control, like my weaknesses are all covered. A6, d5. Just slowly move up my pawns. Move up my king too. Okay, and I went on time. Alright, let's do a little analysis of this game. So, I don't know what to say about a3. It's just, I mean, at my level, it probably doesn't matter so much. Openings don't really matter. But I mean, I don't understand why you want to play a3. It doesn't help you at all. Like in this position, b4 isn't a huge, isn't a really important square. So a3 is like a waste of a move. It's like you're giving up your extra move. And yeah, this pawn, there's just so many weaknesses here. Like the dark squares are super weak. That's why I wanted to trade dark square bishops. Once you trade dark square bishops with all these dark square weaknesses, your queen becomes super powerful. Especially if you can take advantage of these dark squares. And that's what I tried to do. Yeah, so here, that's why I went for bishop takes f3 and then bishop e5. It's to target those dark squares. So we traded, and he took. I think he needed to take. If he, moved the bishop back, I was going to play knight c3 and then b4. Which is, yeah, it's... Let's see. Okay, so bishop g2. Knight c3, queen c2, b4, bishop takes a1, rook takes a1 is, it's definitely a lot of compensation. Yeah, my knight is super strong on c3, so even though I'm down the exchange, it's still really, it might even have an advantage for me because of this powerful knight. Like a knight on d3 is often called an octopus. That's because like it controls so many squares. It controls like 4 squares like on the first 2 ranks of my opponent. It really restricts his pieces. So that's why he took. And here he just gave me h3. Well, I know he's attacking c5, but h3 is like right next to his king, and I don't think it's worth it to give that up. Even here, I think I could play c4, like c4. If I want to play, slowly and just win on the queen side, because I have a huge space advantage on the queen side, and he just has weaknesses all over, and he's just not developed. Like what is this? Anyways, he took. I decided to go for the attack here. Yeah, and this just weakens. This allows like knight h2, and yeah, I think it's just busted here. It's really tough for him. I think maybe f4 would be good, so that the queen could defend g3. So like f4, so queen defends g3. But after that, I'd probably just do something like rook g6. And yeah, how does he even defend that? I don't even know how he defends that, so it might even already be lost here. And I just took the knight. So here, yeah, I think that was the only move. Otherwise, I'd take the rook. The rook and knight are both attacked. So he defended the rook, so I took the knight. And yeah, this seemed alright. And here, yeah, this is, in this position, my king is much safer with these pawns surrounding it than my opponent's king, which is like running right now. Also, I have the passed h pawn, and yeah, I'm also up a pawn. So because of that, I think I have a pretty decent advantage, and I think this is actually winning for black. So here I just, with the queen on g1, I'm covering e3, so that it's much harder for white to activate his queen. Like, where does it go, really? I think the only way I can think of activating is through the c file, and then something like that. But that is really slow, and in that time, like, he has to also defend like d4, and yeah, it's really tough for white to activate his queen and, you know, generate counterplay. So in this position, he's like stuck to, you know, sit and wait strategy, which is not easy to do in Blitz. So here he decided to go for the queen trade, which just loses, I think. Yeah, because of my h pawn. And he was also pretty much down on time. You know, just slowly advanced, no problem. And he also lashed out with e4, which just loses 2 pawns. I think it lost him 2 pawns. At least 1 pawn it lost him. Yeah, here I could think of just taking here. That's probably better, actually. Yeah, and here I just, you know, slowly advance, win all his pawns, and, you know, game over here. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see ya.